played. I think I just got ratted. What do I do? Help.
I mean, it's kind of the unspoken rule of Skyblock to trust absolutely no one. And it's also common knowledge to never download suspicious files from the internet. And yet, so many Skyblock players have fallen for the ratting scam. It have generated an entire underground ratting industry, where ratters make anywhere from hundreds to tens of thousands of dollars. Rat, also known as remote access Trojan, is a computer virus that allows an attacker to remotely control and infect a computer. In Skyblock cases, it will steal the session ID and allow ratters to log onto your Skyblock profile and steal everything you own. But despite ratting being one of the most critical issues in Skyblock, the admins did absolutely nothing to stop ratters. So today, I'm here to give some of my ideas about how to fix ratting in Skyblock. And admins, if any one of these ideas is added in the future, a creative mind will be appreciated. Anyways, let's get right into today's video. My first suggestions to fixing ratting is fix the goddamn security sloth. This guy served zero purpose in society, and right now it's even more useless than Jerry, and no one will read what it says and no one cares. So how do we fix this? Well, the problem is many newer players don't even know what a rat is until they get ratted. So naturally, making players became the prime target for ratters, as these making players have a decent amount of net worth, but also, like I said before, most of them have no clue about what a rat even is. So my proposal is, first of all, make a dialogue between the security sloth and the player, similar to how Maxwell and the Lost Adventure in the end talk to you. And the security sloth will be asking some questions, and the player have to choose between the most correct answer. And in the end, a talisman will be the reward for completing the entire dialogue. This change will raise a lot of awareness about how to avoid getting ratted, and for people who are already aware of rats, they can get a free talisman out of it. So it's a win-win situation. Next thing on the list, two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication basically means you have to enter your password before you can log into Hypixel. So if the ratter obtains your session ID, they still can access your Skyblock profile and items. And this one really isn't a new suggestion. Hypixel already have two-factor authentication. They just decided to not make it available other than YouTube ranks and admins. So no matter if you are the average Greyna or Mark Zuckerberg's child, your account isn't safe from ratters. And come on, if this guy named Dazzler, who makes content like this, and also fake every single one of his giveaways, can have two-factor authentication, why can't everyone on Hypixel get two-factor authentication? So my proposal is, either have Dazzler's YT rank removed, or everyone get two-factor authentication. Either way, it's doing the Skyblock community a service. Number 3, you will have to verify it yourself before you delete a profile. While this doesn't really prevent ratting as a whole, but this will significantly decrease the damage dealt to the victim when they got ratted. Because oftentimes when a ratter is done with a profile, they will just delete the profile, causing the victim to not only lose their Skyblock items, but they also lose their entire Skyblock profile, which includes skills, catacomb level, and basically everything. And the thing is, even Iron Man players can't escape the fate of getting ratted and having their profile deleted. So if you wanted to delete the profile, you gotta put the profile into the delete queue and wait around 31 days before it's permanently deleted. And you can recover the profile at any given time during that 31 days. This will significantly decrease the damage that ratting would do, and the victim don't have to restart at ground zero if they decide to keep playing. But why does all of this matter to you? Why should you even care about ratting? Well, even if you're smart enough to avoid getting ratted the entire time you're playing Skyblock, What about your friends, your co-op, your guildmate, and also people you care about? Also that one guy who borrows 300 million coins and promised to get vaccinated next week. What about them? Are they all smart enough to avoid getting ratted the entire time they're playing Skyblock? Ratting isn't a problem that will solve on its own. Together, we can solve ratting and make Skyblock a better game. So what can you do to stop ratters? Well, warp their bots into bed wars.